to it. I also want to hear more about September 23rd because, kind of fill everybody in what we got going on in West Virginia. If you're in that area, you got to take this drive. This is going to be an amazing event. I know it's a one-class tournament. Travis is famous for throwing these. I was part of the one that you threw back at TAL a couple of years back. That was a really fun time. So can you kind of just let the subscribers know, first off, what is up with that one-class tournament and how come you like to go back to that?
Well, here's the most important thing for the viewers, anybody who is watching this that hasn't heard me say it in the past. Multiple formats are key, not because we need a whole different bunch of ways to arm wrestle. It's just we have not figured it out yet, right? Like no matter what, as an arm wrestling community, we must do better, right? So doing better is whether it's a super match card, a double elimination tournament, this, and this. So I feel like there are a couple ways that I have tested tournaments. You can either get money from sponsors and venues and put on a show at their venue with their people that are always at their place, and you enhance and add to that crowd, right? That is an option when it comes to arm wrestling. The other option is to have 100 weight classes and make the entry fees be the people that are at the event. And those are the events you see at these clubs or bars, but the bar doesn't open until 7 o'clock at night and we're there at 12 o'clock. So we're not really enhancing. It's like some bars and venues pay for bands. The band doesn't necessarily bring the people. The band entertains the club's people. So it's really tricky when you have a one-weight class tournament because you may take all your pro entries at a good tournament would equal, I would say, bodies. If you can get 50 bodies to pull in your pro event, that would equal 100 entry fees for the most part. You add another 35, 40 amateurs, and now you have what we call a 300 entry tournament. But the truth is you had 125 people. They all brought a person with them. So it looks like you had 225 people, but you really only had 85 arm wrestlers, right? But that's a fucking awesome tournament. If you run a one weight class tournament, you're going to get the people who can't grasp the fact that they are going to be put in a single elimination bracket by how much they weigh. When that bracket is over, it doesn't matter if there's 4 people in the bracket or 400, right? After a couple rounds, that bracket's going to get to 64, right? That 64-man bracket is the same bracket that we know about because of the NCAA tournament, right? If you don't have 64, if you get 64 pullers in it, just imagine. The heaviest guy's up here at 64, the lightest guy is down there at number 1, right? Every time you work yourself down this single elimination bracket, each round is best 2 out of 3. So we're all getting weighed in. How much does my man on here weigh?
198.
198. And how much do you weigh, Paul?
198. So
guess the fuck what? There is a very good chance if you guys both weigh in at exactly 198.63 pounds that you are going to pull each other the first round, right? One of you will then continue. The other one is gone, right? Now, the next round, he will either start at 198. You usually start that travel down that bracket right in the middle where you could be going down the bracket to the 154 guy coming up, or you could be going up the bracket to the 280 guy coming down. We don't know where that threshold is until everybody weighs in. So it's a little bit of a floating thing. But the truth is, no matter what, when we get to the Elite 8, that is just like having 4 weight classes and this is the finals, right? That's just the way it is. When you get to the final 4, you are going to have a member of the lightest side of the bracket. You're going to have a member of the middle side of the bracket. You're going to have a member of the heavy side of the bracket. And of course, you're going to have a member at the super heavyweight bracket. For some reason, though, the light guys are scared of this scenario because they don't understand that getting to the final four means they won the tournament. And they will be crowned as such, the light, middle, heavy, and super heavyweight champs. The Elite Eight guys are all just like taking second places in their weight class, right? Just you didn't know what the weight class was. Is the weight class 207 or is it 193? It doesn't matter. What you know for a truth is there's no promoter putting you in a bad bracket. You put yourself in the bracket. You can come in that motherfucker, ain't ate for 3 weeks, or you can eat at McDonald's while you're weighing in. I don't care. You weigh in one time and you are arm wrestling the person that's net available that you weigh the closest to. So that's the way that tournament works. So we probably won't have the 50 pros. It'll be like 22, right? But that's okay because this show has the sponsorship and the venue money to make it happen, right? And we're going to entertain their people. And Paulie, you've been to the VIP.
That is crazy venue, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
So it's just going to be a good venue. It's going to be fun as shit. And then, of course, if you're not a pro, then we have a regular standard 3 classes for you. 65, 98, and supers for the amateurs. We also have the 65, 98, and supers for the masters. 45 years old and older makes you a master. So if you are just one of those people who can't grasp your head around the one weight class, but you're an amateur or a master, well, then don't even bother about it. Just come on over and sign up for the amateurs or the masters. And I promise you, like always, there'll be 2 to 4 tables rolling so much that we will be done in 2.5 hours. Then it will just be the party before the finals. And the finals will be just 2 matches, the left and the right hand finals. That's it. Like, it will be efficient, fun, outside venue, but underneath the overhang, the inside is right there. I mean, it'll be perfect. So if you just want to have a good time, this is a great place. If you want to see where you stand with people that are at the tournament and signed up, that way as closest to you as I can put you in the bracket. You can't ask for anything else. But I also understand if you're a fucking pussy and you just can't fucking do it. Like, it just cannot do it. You cannot put your name in the bracket if you don't think you can win it all the way through and get the first place trophy. You're going to take an ass whipping at this event for the most part. Only one guy is going to be the champ. So no matter how cool it is to get that trophy for being the light, middle, heavy, and super heavyweight champ, and it's a nice double column beast, right? You got to keep your ass going and take this ass whooping. I'm going to win both classes. I'm telling you right now, and I know I'm going to win it because I just got news that also now the winner of the left and right-handed, the winner of the right-handed class will choose. Is he interested in going to Arm Wars? Does he want to accept our $1,500 travel voucher to get him there, right? Or would he rather have a $5,000 coupon to VitaCell for a treatment? That'll be the way that the right-handed guy chooses. The $5,000 VitaCell treatment or the Arm Wars ticket. Whatever one he doesn't choose will go to the left-handed winner.
I love that. And guys, so if you're in that area, hold on one second, Travis.
$5,000 coupon for $2,000 after the tournament.
All right, hold on. Now, I don't want to mute you yet. Hold on. So if you want to go against Travis Bagent, he's making his comeback. You could be the guy to stop him. You could be the guy that totally puts the brakes on him and win a chance to win your voucher to Arm Wars. Or you could win your VitaCell $5,000 voucher for stem cell therapy. Can't beat that.